New at 4, a Ladue police officer now charged and on administrative leave for shooting a suspected shoplifter. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Claire Kellett. It was just about 90 minutes ago that the St. Louis County Prosecutor's Office announced they charged Officer Julia Cruz with second-degree assault in the shooting that happened outside the Ladue Schnucks last week. News 4's Venton Blandon was there for the announcement. He joins us live this afternoon. Vinny?
Right now, Ladue police officer Julia Cruz is making her way away from this building, but just a short time ago, lawyers for her told me that she was booked and released. Now, she surrendered to St. Louis County as we were learning from St. Louis County Prosecutor Wesley Bell that she would face those charges. The county prosecutor said today the investigation led them to determine charges should be brought against the officer in the April 23rd shooting. Wesley Bell said Officer Cruz recklessly caused physical injury to a person wanted for shoplifting outside the Schnucks on Ladue Road. He said the officer shot the woman who family identifies as Ashley Hall once in the torso. Charging documents reveal Hall did match the description of a shoplifter on the call. Officer Cruz detained Hall, but both struggled as the officer tried to handcuff her. Now, the investigation determined the officer intended to use a taser, but instead pulled a gun. We asked Prosecutor Wesley Bell when News 4 could get that surveillance video investigators looked at to show the public.
We err on the side of transparency. However, that's not always going to be instantaneous. And so whatever evidence that we have, because again, keep in mind, this is an ongoing investigation, and whatever evidence we have will be released at the appropriate time.
Lawyers for Ladue police officer Julia Cruz told me that they will vigorously fight that felony assault charge, but they will also ask for a speedy recovery. Now, coming up on News 4 at 5, I'm going to let you hear more from Prosecutor Wesley Bell. For now, live in Clayton, Vincent Blandon, News 4.
The woman who was shot in Ladue is still in the hospital, and her family tells us she still cannot speak. They spoke with us right after the St. Louis County prosecutor announced the charges this afternoon. Ashley Hall's mother says she trusts Wesley Bell to handle the situation. Also, News 4 asked her if she forgives the officer who shot her daughter.
Has the officer forgiven her? They said it wasn't intentional, that she meant to do something else. So,
what would you want to say to
the mayor of Ladue released this statement this afternoon saying, "We are committed to doing everything in our power to learn from this and to minimize the potential of incidents like this in the future. We are grateful the person involved in this matter is on her way to recovery."